Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Doctor Mid-Nite by Matt Wagner and John K. Snyder III. Oh, I don't even remember how I learned this comic existed. I had never heard of it until just a few days before I bought it. Um, but wherever I found it, I saw it, I thought it seemed neat. I had just finished reading the Starman compendiums, so I was just in a mood for like legacy hero stuff. And so I picked this up. I've never read anything by Matt Wagner. I think he's the one who wrote Sandman Mystery Theater, which I'm interested in but haven't got around to getting. And John K. Snyder on art I'd never heard of, but I think his art was great in this. So this is a 3-issue miniseries. I'm going to assume like double size. They're probably like 40-page issues. Basically introducing a new Doctor Mid-Nite. I don't remember what his name is. It's like Pieter Cross. I don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced like Peter or what. But he is a doctor living in a city that has a lot of poor people struggling, and he built up a reputation as the Midnight Doctor who just goes around, helps people where he can, and eventually gets tied up with some like mob people, some weird like occult mob people, and they try and kill him. But he survives, but he goes blind, and that sort of leads to him becoming Doctor Mid-Nite. Right? He looks to the past, sees there was a blind superhero before, and sort of takes up the reins. And so, as like an origin story, I thought this was really good. It set up the character good. It introduced a bunch of supporting cast for him. And again, artwork in this is great. Writing is fine. It was enjoyable. I think everything was well done, but like the art really, really appealed to me. I liked it a lot. So yeah, the story's simple. It's just an origin story. Feels like it could easily be turned into a movie, though it probably never will. But yeah, as a legacy hero thing, as compared to like Starman, it's very different, right? This guy never knew the original Doctor Mid-Nite or anything like that, just took up the name, which is fine, and it was well done, but jumping from Starman to this, it was not exactly what I had hoped for. I don't know what the current status of Doctor Mid-Nite was in like 98 or whenever when this comic came out, so he could have been dead for all I know. And maybe they even mentioned it in there, but main character, he's fine. Him just sort of going and taking up this mantle and fighting crime is cool. And the supporting cast is just sort of there. He's got like a couple of guys that help him fight people. He's got one girl who he meets at the beginning who sort of, I guess he takes under her wing. He met her at a drug deal, and instead of like, he sort of convinced her to come with him, and he would do some tests to see if he can help her with her problem, because it wasn't like a recreational drug addiction. She was buying drugs for some condition she had. But yeah, it was a good book, and I don't really have a whole lot to say about it other than that. The story's pretty simple. Mob guys are selling a drug made out of bane venom, and they're gonna like try and destroy the town so they can like rebuild it. It reminded me a lot of the first season of Arrow, where they just sort of destroy a chunk of the town. So yeah, it's a good book. I don't have a whole lot to say. It's very sort of straightforward and simple. The introduction of the new Doctor Mid-Nite was cool. The only real issue I have, and it's not even really an issue, it's just kind of a nitpick, is the owl just is sort of there and just kind of shows up. And he just hangs around for some reason, and it's never really explained. And the only reason the owl's there is because the original Doctor Mid-Nite had one. But yeah, other than that little nitpick, I think it's a fine little story. Not something that, not a must read, but if you enjoy like DC Legacy stuff, it's a cool little comic. So yeah, a quick video today. Those are my thoughts on Doctor Mid-Nite. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.